Hello guys, so again in this video we are at lab 11. We will be creating a shared group directory in Linux. We will assign some permissions to it, some sticky bits and access control list so that users can create, manipulate and assign permissions to people that can and restrict permissions to people that can access or not. So I have done this lab already and I'll just walk through it. This is done on Ubuntu 22. So I'm creating, the first thing is to create this group. I already did. I can check that using this VM. There it is. And in that group you can actually see I already created those users, so I'm just rushing through. So when you do this, it's going to create the user Mimi, Mr. Gray and Mommy. And down here the explanation for this sudo actually is executing with administrative privilege. So user add is to add a user, -m is to user add is to add a new user, and -m is to create the home directory here. -s is to give the user that default shell, and then the g is to add the user to the sales group, and Mimi is just the user's name. Then you can check the IDs using this, and sudo, this is to change the passwords of each of the users. Then we now create a shared directory called sales. Already did this. As you can see, I'm actually in sales. As a matter of fact, I'll just exit this and UN. So it already exists, and we changed this permission ownership, sorry. And if you also, you can change the mode, giving it one sticky bit and assigning it to SGID of 2. Then 7 actually means the owner has read, write and execute permission, as well as those that are within the group. Then others have no access. So if I list this out, you'll see that I have this user as the permissions. Now it belongs to a group called nobody. Now if I sue as Mimi and I write into a file called mimi.txt, Mimi. Once I come in here, cd into sales, sales, then I create this echo Mimi, the file, there it is. So this was to write into that cut. Actually, I wanted to cut that out. This file belongs to Mimi. Now in this lab, there's an interesting thing I'm doing here to configure access control list. First of all, I'll give it a show mode of 600. Then I'll set this access control list where I have a user, me, Mr. Gray, and that can read to this file. And if I try to just get that, you'll see the information added here. Mr. Gray is a user added, and he has the permission to read this file. So if I now sue as Mr. Gray instead, Mr. Gray, then I try to read Mimi's file, that will work, as you can oops. So Mr. Gray of cd/sales, then I can read that file, but when I try to append to that file, it does not work because I do not have the permissions to write or append to that file. I can create my own file for Mr. Gray. Here it is, Mr. Gray file. Now if I sue as Mommy to this file, then I try to read, remember Mommy cannot read that file because so cd/sales, and Mommy can clearly not read that file because I didn't add her to the access control list, but she can read Mr. Gray because I did not add any restrictions to Mr. Gray. And if I attempt to remove that, it's not possible because I can delete that file. It does not belong to me. Alright, so this is just a walkthrough of lab 11 and how shared directories we can manage controls with shared directories. I will see you in the next piece.